This fucking... Excellent connection. Hello? Okay, that was
Hello.
fun.
All right.
Sorry
Get the
about
stream
that,
started up
everyone.
again.
Yeah, it should be up. Okay. All right.
I have. You have to refresh the Roll20, I think.
Oh no. The road. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'll refresh it. Hello, everybody. My internet went out. The whole shenanigan happened. I don't know how long this is gonna go for, but let's go. Yes, it came back. I don't know.
Of course.
Yeah, that's my family in the background. They also lost internet.
I mean, makes sense. All right, Kakazga, where were we? You were telling us about your seer.
Yes, my seer, of course. I remember them totally. I remember exactly who they were. They're the seer, of course, of the Salt Knight. Oh God. Oh God, it's this one. The Bright
Well,
Seer. A, a booming, intrusively optimistic man cloaked in orange and gold has complete control over fire, able to twist it into visions brought to life. Wants to see the world burn, but in a planned and controlled manner.
so yeah, if you ever need assistance, that's who you have to seek out.
Yay! I love
You don't
that.
know where on this map they are, but they are in fact somewhere.
And I may, in fact, bump into them. Oh
Uh-huh.
no!
So, it is morning. You have spent the day trying and failing to cover up your boat. It's getting into afternoon. Are you going to continue to explore here or move on?
I will move on. This place frustrated me with my boat.
Where are you going next?
I will head to this area, this
All
big
right.
open area.
Let's move your character over there. All right. So, let's figure out what's happening next. So, while exploring, you're
Mhm.
going to go ahead and, see what's here. But then at the end of the phase, okay, we see whether or not something happens. Okay. All right, there's that. Now you're leaving the the marble dunes, if you will, and entering into something more akin to an actual meadow. It is covered in overgrown grass. This is not these places aren't particularly well maintained. Roads aren't really all that common.
I see.
And one thing you start to notice is that your boots are slightly catching on this. A closer look reveals that this stiff grass more reed like than not, and they're very prickly.
So, the grass itself is catching my boots.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. I guess I'll examine further. I will attempt to grab a blade of grass and pull it out of the ground.
Okay. Now, under normal circumstances, this wouldn't seem like something that would be particularly difficult. I'm gonna say you do just pluck one of the reeds, and it is covered in these tiny little thorns.
Sorry, I'm getting interrupted by everyone who also still doesn't have internet anymore. Hello?
Hmm? Hello.
Oh, sorry.
If your internet
My
is
completely fine, but everyone else in the house that I'm in does not have internet for some reason, and they're mad about it.
that's weird.
So I plucked up the reed, and what happened?
It looks like that they're covered in small thorns.
Ow.
Yeah, just enough where if you weren't wearing like stiff boots like you are, it would be a problem.
See. I tossed the reed over my shoulder, and I simply just assume this is the local flora, as it were, and not much of concern
Yeah.
for now.
Well, for you, your steed is another story.
Oh no,
Yeah.
my steed!
So your steed is going to lose one vigor trudging through the thorns on its, bare scale flesh.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Bitey. We must keep going. We must seek the myth.
So, while you're out here, are you seeking anything in particular?
I suppose, given I am seeking the myth, that is generally my objective. I'm going to be looking for omens.
All right. Well, thankfully, we did, in fact, roll up something from an omen show. All right. As you continue on, you hear somebody off in the distance just shouting and cursing. And you see somebody in much, much less robust gear than you, just kind of cursing the heavens.
Just like standing there shouting up into the sky.
Yes, but they also sound like they've been crying.
Oh dear. They might have some clue as to the whereabouts of what I seek, or perhaps they have their own unimportant problems. But best to check anyway. Kagazka will go up to them.
Turns around, sees you, sees your giant weirdo steed, and holds his hands up. What? What? What?
Ah, yes, hello there. I am seeking certain strange happenstance, and couldn't happen but to notice you were screaming into the skies, cursing the heavens. Is something going on?
Uh, well, I, I I've actually lost my dog, sir.
Your dog?
Yes, a noble bloodhound who helped me helped me recover my health when I was ill, tended to me when I was wounded. Now he's
Oh,
gone.
gone? Perished or lost?
Lost. He's still out there somewhere.
Hmm. Suppose I can delay my uh, search. I'm getting nowhere anyway. Where did you last see this poor boy or girl?
Oh, the dog. Well, I was back in town, and but I have been trying to venture out to find him, but, well, traversing the reeds is not easy.
Ah, yes. Special. Hmm. And you believe your dog has somehow been trapped somewhere here in the reeds. Is that it?
I mean, I don't know where else they'd be going.
Hmm. Uh, okay. What footwear is this man working with?
Pretty standard looking, pretty standard looking leather shoes. Like the soles of his feet aren't horrific, but he's definitely scratching up his legs.
Ah, very well. Climb aboard my steed, Bitey, and we can take a moment to look for your faithful hound.
Yeah, he kind of just looks at you for a moment. Yeah, awfully convenient.
Convenient. Hmm. Yes, I suppose this would be incredibly suspicious. Someone just coming out of nowhere with a very large, um, carnivorous animal they are offering for you to ride upon. That is fine. You could perhaps go back to town and I will look for a dog of some sort.
You know what? If you want to reassure this guy, roll me spirit.
Very well. Come on, Spirit. Let's go, Spirit. Spirit. Holy
How?
shit. Gods,
Okay,
come
so
on.
so all right, chat. This is a roll under system. You roll under your stat. Gate needed a 12 or lower and got a 20.
I've so far failed both rolls I've made since this started.
Uh, for the sake of YouTube guidelines, I will not be repeating when he starts screaming at you. But needless to say,
Hmm.
let me go ahead and you will be losing one spirit because that was just unpleasant.
Oh, goodness. Here I just simply offer to seek someone's dog and they start swearing obscenities at me.
No good deed goes unpunished.
No good deed indeed.
You could almost hear you could almost hear that, like, just memories of things your seer would say.
Yeah, I suppose one would burn this man. Set him aflame.
Okay. It is starting to get dark. Do you dare travel at night?
Hmm. For the most part, I think I should probably get out of these reeds and back to that town he was describing.
You can see in the distance. It will take all night for you to get there, though.
Damn. Very well. Hmm. I will stay on this tile for now, setting up a ramshackle fucking camp.
All right. What does that look like?
I would imagine, given the reeds, like Kakazu just like sweeping the area around with this huge fucking mace, like clubbing away all of the grass until there's like this circle around that has that is like now deprived of just like a dirt circle they can very safely sleep on.
Okay.
It's like thump, thump.
All right. As you do this, you start pounding the dirt, and your mace hits something.
Ah!
Something under the dirt is glowing, and it doesn't look nice.
Hmm. Ah, yes. Cesium 137. Oh, fuck. Interesting. What color is it glowing?
Death color?
Ah, yes, the very recognizable death color. Uh, Perhaps I should have made my way back to the town despite the. Is that still an option at this point after seeing a glowing thing in the ground, glowing death color? Just like, fuck it, I guess I'm walking during the night.
If you really wanna book it, that's gonna cost you a. If you want to really book it, it's gonna cost you a bit of vigor.
Very well. I will instead hit this glowing death color rock with my mace even harder than I did.
All right.
This is the
So
solution.
you're just wailing on it again.
Yeah, it's glowing death color. Clearly it is a cursed object, and I shall, as my duty to the realm, obliterate it.
Okay. You know what? Let's make this an attack roll.
Alright, sure.
Okay, so what is the damage dice of your mace?
1d8. It is a spined mace.
Okay. Do you have anything else that can help you here?
Can I add a smite to it?
You most certainly can.
Very well, I will.
All right.
Yes.
So roll me both of those.
Spined mace. Whoa, fuck.
Ooh, now roll me your smite.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Okay.
Kazka, chill the fuck
So,
out.
all right.
So,
So, here's the fun bit. You can choose to cash in any die with a result of 8 or higher for a gambit.
ooh.
And whatever out of the dice pool you have left, the highest amount rolled becomes the damage. So if you spend the 8 on a gambit and keep the 12, you'll do 12 damage. If you spend a gambit on the 12 and keep the 8, you'll do 8 damage. If you keep both dice, you'll do 12 damage.
I will spend the 8 on the gambit to move to repel a foe away from me. So I'm just
Perfect.
imagining a golf swing on this object.
All right. Perfect. As some sort of glowing stone that is definitely not nice just gets flung off into the distance, and as it lands into another section of reeds, you see all those reeds wither and die.
Oh, fuck.
Now, since you performed a smite, you now also have to roll a vigor check to not be exhausted.
Yes, to not become fatigued. Let's go. Vigor check.
Woo!
A 6 underneath 15. Wondrous.
All right.
That might have been useful for something else had I kept it. Very well.
All right. So, yeah.
They're threatening to reset the router.
Say again.
How do I... Okay.
What was that, Kate?
They want to reset the router.
All right, chat, we're taking a break.
I'm in hell. I'm in some sort of hell. I've got everything else prepared, but the internet itself is like, hey, guess what, fucker? Okay, I guess. All right, this should take roughly 10 minutes to go back online, maybe 5. I guess we'll see each other in 5 minutes.
All right, chat.
This is the second. I'm gonna have to stitch these videos together afterwards. Damn it! And this is even assuming I get the internet back after the router. So